downtown Toronto. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Toronto.
And the starter for Toronto, Cody Ponce.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Going to count 1 and 2. Just missed.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Comes a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And that skips into dirt. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. McCarthy stands at second with no outs. Started after it, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Man at second. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One-two now. High fly ball, right field. Barger gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Batting third, the second.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, but one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
This is Willie Castro.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
That's in for a strike.
That's out.
No score here, but a runner at third with one down. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. Sliced hard but foul. Runner at third, 2 away. Missed with a changeup. And the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. And that is the inning. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starter for Colorado, Tomoyuki Sagano. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer. Ball! That pitch is out.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike. 0-1 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Springer around third. Here's the throw. He's safe on the board first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
No outs. Runner at first. And here's the runner takes off. Liner caught at second. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Next to hit, Addison Barger. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. On the ground to the left. Play made, that ends the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, second inning set to go. So in now for Colorado, number 7.
Well, with that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
So up next, Brenton Doyle came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here.
Ball in.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
So digging in, Jordan Beck. In the air, right field. Barger under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The tag gets in, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And right back to the mound. Over to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 5, Joseph.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Well struck, right field. Out of here, into the visitor's bullpen. He nails one out to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
One down. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Two outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Left field, way back there, carrying well. Can't get there, should be extra bases. Clement around third, he'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
Well done, drives in the run. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So runner at second, 2 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Rockies nothing. On to the third inning. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Karros. Swing and a foul out of play. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Ball one there. Activity in the bullpen. Braden Fisher up and loosening in the pen. Varland also throwing. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Now it's going to be Brett Sullivan.
Oh, that's out.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one.
That's ball two.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-1. Left field, and it falls. And that's a one-out single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
McCarthy at the plate and takes high there.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Way inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a payoff pitch. Right side, Guerrero to Jimenez. Back to first, not in time.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter,
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Flied to right his first time.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the move.
Ball two.
There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Here's a 2-1. There's a strike. Out towards right center field. Varsho on the move. And that is that. The Rockies strand one. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Ryan Feltner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
So a man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah.
And now the 0-1. This one in the air, right field. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Popped in the air. Left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
2 aboard with 1 out. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy should have this one. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered here in this one. Nope. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown and bringing in flavor. That spice is coming in hot. Elevation, I'm on the
out of the fourth. So in now for Colorado, Willie Castro. The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first. A great play deep in the hole. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball there. Here's a 2-2. Swings through it for the K. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, 0 for 1 so far. That clips a corner.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. Rockies are down quietly. Still down 3-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Inside, ball 1.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Drifts towards it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 22. Second baseman, Ernie.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andres.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lifted in the air, right center field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
We take another look at that great catch. On this turf field, you really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Yo, 1. Swings and misses. Rockies down to their final line.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Rockies down to their last out. Kyle Carros digging in for the Rockies. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Nope. That's inside.
That's to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.